Alright, it's about time I finally get my own story. Get those loser, stupid humans out of here. Now I can do everything that I want. I can take over this channel. We can finally make some good content about all this. Nope, I can't have any of that. It's our story now. Nope. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 25 of Digimon Ghost Game.
That's what we're calling 25.
We mean it.
We're not.
We've forgotten the special. It's behind us.
Oh, special.
Yeah. So, this is an in-depth review of episode 25, and this one will probably be a long one. We got lots to talk about. So if you're worried about any spoilers as we go way too in-depth into this episode, you've been warned up front. Beware and come back later if you...
Besides, part of this episode's probably been spoiled for you already.
It was for me.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Stupid thumbnails on YouTube.
Let us dive right into episode 25, The Crimson Banquet. So, we start with...
the same narration from Ghost Narrator.
Yep. And we're not going to butcher his name again.
No.
We now know his name, but we're not going to...
We haven't given his name, and we've seen his face, which was kind of cool, but...
Yeah. Sorry, sir. We're not going to... We're not going to say that again. And we start, more or less, with the formula again.
Yep.
We're at a table where there's three young women sitting around, seem fairly nicely dressed.
Yep.
And out comes this guy that they seem very enamored with.
Tall, handsome,
they're blushing.
pale. Yeah.
Pale, and talking about, here is the special for the SV Club. Platinum members. There's a butler there presenting it to...
blood red jewels.
Mm-hmm. And his name is Avil Peyagoku with his dog Pachepa and all this. And
he's a good boy.
Yes. And everything. And he says some very strange lines to them. Like, I would trap you in a gem. And shows them these earrings that are blood red and everything. And
eventually all three of them then bite the ladies.
Yeah, the dog, the butler, and and Avil, the main, all seem to bite them, and their eyes go real crazy, and blood red veins around the edges, and
this is another one of those pretty creepy screenshots.
Yeah, this is what I expected after episode 1 to see more of.
The first couple episodes,
yeah, and they just start walking out. They don't.
Well, they stand up. They're really, really pale now. And
really pale.
Gee, they look like they died.
Mm-hmm. And there's a bat following them.
I'm sure as a Digimon fan has never seen this kind of bat
You've
before.
never seen that bat before, no.
And they kind of don't blink and walk out. It's kind of, again, actually very creepy start. Kind of extended opening scene for this series, too.
And there is another creature in the room.
Yeah.
Seems like a Digimon, but kind of hidden because he's wearing a hat and clothes.
Yeah. Oh, no, camera's only on very briefly.
Yeah, but he's the only one there that really looks like a Digimon.
Yeah.
So is he really the one behind it?
Who knows at this point?
At that point, yeah.
And then they talk through the earrings, and one of them explodes in like blood and seeps through the carpet, and I have no idea what this is about.
After watching the whole episode, I still don't know why the earring explodes.
I'm going to assume it's symbolism and above my minor understanding.
Yep. We are too simple guys to understand the beauty of it.
Moving on.
Yep. And we go over to Ruli, who's talking to her friends, Aoi and Mika. Yeah. They're around enough.
They should know their names, because they're simple enough names I remember them.
Yeah.
Suppose the other friend was up there in this name, whose name I still don't remember.
Oh, Hero's name? Hero's friend?
Yeah.
Nomura.
Good for you.
But, she shows that she really now has an invitation. Because she says it's because she has so many followers that...
Her
Ruin account, she's gotten enough...
Influence. SV is interested in her.
Mm-hmm. We still don't know exactly even what SV does at this point.
But it's supposedly it's a big deal, an honor.
Yeah.
selected like this.
And she's like, I don't really care about meeting the guy and everything.
I hear he's handsome, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's more like, oh, get some nice food. Maybe I can, sneak you guys some desserts or something.
Yeah, there's some talk, and her friends are talking about something about blood now that they're known for, and
they're known for
Angoramon. Yeah, Angoramon puts down his poetry book. Is like, blood. He looks very concerned. Again, for no real particular reason, but given the world he lives in, yeah, I can. Why not be concerned? I'd be concerned about this freaking everything by this point.
Yeah.
Unlike these people,
everything seems to keep coming their way because they don't seek it out; it comes to them.
Yeah. And speaking of coming to them, looking outside, we see
a good boy.
The good boy is looking in on Ruli
from the roof, and seems to be able to see Angoramon. Though it looks like he's in fully materialized form, so
it shouldn't be that surprising.
It shouldn't be that surprising, but
so now we cut back to the SV Tower,
where the dog is whispering or something. It seems.
It looks like he's briefly looking at the my guy, but not only is they're walking into the room with four more women this time.
Yep, and once again offers them the new perfume that they makes. It's a rich new scent, and again with some odd lines.
Yes,
they all bite these women as well, including the Digimon that didn't get one before. And same thing happens to them. So it's
in fact the new thing. And after that, we actually cut to the previous group out wandering the streets, and one of them is actually attacking a man.
Mm-hmm. What exactly happens there?
We'll never really know.
Yeah. But it seems like they too have inherited the thirst. They've also are out on the hunt.
And the main man here, the Av guy, says, "I'm counting on you, my daughters."
Yes, which is
an interesting line. So then we cut back to, everyone who's not really of the main cast.
Yes. Angoramon has gone to Hiro, Kyosho, and their Digimon and is talking about the company.
Yep, that he's kind of got a bad feeling about it.
And they start looking up to it. SV is the company, which is apparently Scarlato
Vento,
yes. Scarlato Vento, which apparently translates to Scarlet Wind.
And Jellymon tells us their whole idea is that they get popular girls to help promote their products.
And they seem to have their hands in everything. They go from perfumes to desserts to jewelry, just all different, a wide variety of things that doesn't necessarily seem like it goes together, except a lot of it's based around scarlet,
red.
And so as they're talking, and Angoramon's still nervous, and can't put his finger on it, but something's not right.
And Gio says, "Okay, we'll look into it," and he thanks them.
And
then we cut back to the SV towers.
Well, we look out the window here.
Oh, okay.
They're being stalked too. So now, when we cut back to the tower, we can see that Doggy's telling.
He's literally looking like he's literally whispering
and telling him.
And he goes, "Oh, an influencer of a Digimon. Interesting."
Yes, I have truly found some special blood.
Yes. The thing is, apparently he wasn't told before, so the dog saw Angoramon before, but didn't think of her telling
two and two together that they were together. Yeah.
A little odd, but it's done now, so I guess it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't really.
And we cut to, bathroom, restroom, stall, somewhere in the boys' dorm. And Hiro is getting Gamamon to brush his teeth.
Yep.
And in walks in his friend, who...
Nomura, yep.
You remember his name for some reason.
Because it's in my notes. I easily scroll back up to find it.
Okay.
Because they don't mention his name.
His name's not mentioned this time, but...
most of the time, so...
We've seen him, and he's been talking about how he follows, a lot of these
attractive girls.
Attractive female influencers,
Yeah.
He's talking about how they all been talking about this SV product now, and...
They're really pushing it, and shows off a bunch of pictures that they've taken,
and then they change after they start doing SV and shows something else. And this is apparently a bunch of them here. This is not going to sell you any products. This is not, even if you're the hardcore goth, this is not attractive. This looks like you died yesterday. This is not going to sell any cosmetics.
Yeah. So, but apparently it's working, so good for
Apparently,
them.
or, at this point I'm thinking maybe it was a Digivice that shows you how they really are, and they look okay normally otherwise, but that's never implied.
Yeah. Well,
So-
we'll go with that because that makes more sense.
Sounds better, we'll go with that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the friend goes, I'm sorry, Gamamon says, hey,
I'm hungry.
hero, food, yeah.
Yeah.
And the friend goes, wow, brushes teeth and food? These holograms are really advanced and amazing.
You've been attacked twice, Nomura! You know something's up with these.
And like Hero's not even trying with this anymore. Because he
No.
just assumes everybody's just so dense it doesn't matter what he does at this point. And I guess he's right, because they are that dense.
Yeah, they don't know. They get
freaking
attacked by Weedmon.
Weedmon almost took over the country. But nobody cares.
Nobody knows. They're just AI. Okay.
It bit people and comes through blood.
Yeah.
Anywho. Slight rant over.
Yep. So,
We're outside the SV towers, and Ruli starts to go in by herself, and other people are hanging out on the bridge somewhere nearby.
Across the river, canal, whatever exactly they're nearby, including Angoramon. Angoramon was apparently not asked to go because Ruli's like, well, I'm never scammed by these stupid...
But again, if you're this concerned about her, Angoramon, which you apparently are, why aren't you in her phone? We've seen you in her phone before.
Or you could be dematerialized and just be nearby.
Yeah,
There's so many ways you could be on hand.
around without blowing it. And if they can find them, well, that tells you something too.
Yeah.
But then he says, okay, I'm going to fly up to the top of the building and scout. So you're not staying with the group. You're still keeping an eye on her, but not really with her.
Yeah.
You're halfway doing it, and it makes no real sense. Odd logic.
I mean, I'm sure Ruli didn't... It sounds like Ruli really didn't want him to, so that I guess is part of it. But yeah, it's just... You're partners. You stick together. You got over the not trusting each other and talking to each other. You did that earlier.
Yeah, we had that episode.
Yeah. And yeah, so we look inside, and Ruli is there with two other
people without names.
Yeah. None of these random people got names in this one. So.
Yeah.
And they start wheeling out desserts.
Yes.
And offering some champagne and everything. But oh, of course, for a miner like you,
we have a soft drink. And this is the translation here. It literally says, of course, for you, we have a soft drink. If I'd seen the dub, I would swear this would have been changed specifically for a U.S. audience. But no, this is really what it says. It's a soft drink. Even though it's pomegranate juice, which I would not consider a soft drink.
No.
But that's a minor.
Yeah, whatever. That's.
But what's more interesting is the person who's pouring this pomegranate juice.
Yes. As they start to pour it, and they say something interesting. Long time no see.
Yes.
And she suddenly gets wide-eyed, and looks over, and we see under the hat a red and a green eye. And wait, did they finally remember this guy exists from episode 3?
Episode 3, yep.
Wow, they did.
Yes, it's Dracmon.
And they cut it right there.
And he
in
says,
commercial.
I still haven't forgiven you for what you've done.
I remember what you did.
Yeah,
Yes.
something along those lines. And cuts to commercial. What a great spot to cut the episode.
Yeah, because they clearly don't understand cliffhangers at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So at least
even here, you gotta give them props.
So at least somewhere, someone here knows. And when we come back from commercial, it's not even resolved right away, because we're outside again.
Yes.
With Angoramon flying up the side.
And the dog running down the side.
The side. Yeah, what? And there's this blocky glitch.
A neat little scene there where it turns into its true form of
Sang Lautmon.
Sang Lufmon, Sang Lautmon, however you want to pronounce this Digimon's name.
Yeah.
I tried listening to what Angoramon says, but even he doesn't say anything clearly. I don't think he says Mon in it, so I'm not quite sure what he even said listening back to it.
Yeah. And
it's not as cool as the Melphanomon transformation coming out.
No.
But still a pretty cool scene.
And as much as it might be weird for you to see this dog standing on the side, his attack is literally called like Sticker Blade. Like he's known for having sticky things. So it, actually, after I thought about it, it's like no, that actually kind of works for this Digimon.
Then we cut back inside.
Yeah. But they don't make enough noise that anything is heard inside. We go back inside, and Ruli starts to realize who it is and starts to pull back, but he reaches out and grabs her arm and like, please, Vamdimon, let me drink this girl's blood.
So, no, he's not the one in charge of this. He reveals now that it's Vamdimon.
Which, I mean, is fine, because I saw the bats. Most people would figure
he'd be there somehow, some way, but how has he got such a good disguise going?
Yeah, Arukenimon did it, but she's known for that.
It's her unique thing.
It's unique to her. Yeah, so, I mean, Myotismon went out and hunted in Digimon Adventure, but
he was under cover fog the entire time and rode around a carriage.
Yeah, and didn't really, show himself until the last moment, kind of things. Yeah, so this is not something normal for him. And so the other girls start to freak out. So, of course, quickly, the Vamdimon and the butler step in to take a bite of the girls as before. But Drachmon doesn't attack Ruli.
Right away, yeah.
He's, asking like he wants to. And finally seems to get fed up with it. And, well, whatever, I'm going to do it. And do it anyway. And Ren was just like, how crude. And attacks him. And he's
that's it for Drachmon. I mean,
why did you
bring him back then? What was the point of getting my hopes up that you would do something with this character just to waste him that quickly and easily?
Yeah.
And yes, Vamdimon can take care of a Drachmon. I don't have any debate about that, but why bring him back? Why end the cut to the commercial on him? If this is all you had planned for it.
Yeah, it's just over, and you made sure now nothing's going to come of it.
Yeah. I think it happens now. You'll find him as a Digi-Egg, and the memories will be different.
Yeah.
So, just wasted potential. And it's so high there, and just so quickly let down.
Yeah.
And and then Lex really surprised that are you a Digimon?
Yeah.
How can this surprise you? 25 episodes in, really.
Well, in all honesty, because of the good disguise, it surprised me. Maybe not that it was... because, again, disguises aren't supposed to be that good for that many Digimon. But yeah, no.
But in this world, that's not the case. She's seen a Digimon with a really good disguise already, too.
Yeah. She might... Yeah, she has precedence to suspect this now.
But seriously, how does this surprise you at this point?
Mm-hmm.
There's only been one time when it kind of sort of wasn't a Digimon, but nobody's mentioned that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So anyway, after this kind of disappointing after a really good scene, we come back outside where apparently Hiro has noticed that Angoramon is engaged.
And so he's like, come on, there's trouble, let's go. And Jellymon's like, ooh, come on, let's sneak inside the building and take a look at this big corporation. What secrets they have? Because, gee, it's scary, and he's freaked out of possible vampires and stuff, so Kyo doesn't want to go, and Jellymon's dragging him along again.
So back to Vamdimon, who starts monologuing.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of that this episode.
Yes. Do you know the tales of vampires in your world?
Yes.
Those tales are pathetic. We are the true kings.
It's unacceptable that we are mere myths in this world. We are truly kings, and we
will rule the humans and turn them into vampires, for this world will only be able to have vampires, and my daughters are out there strengthening our numbers.
Yeah, he says a lot of different things over the course of things. Probably won't get it all in at once.
So I assume that means that the spawns can spawn more. That's what is coming of the attacks.
I think so, or he's just reducing the number of humans, which works in his world too. But as we're never really seeing what happens after they hiss and lunge at somebody, it's hard to say again. I think it's just making more, but
yeah.
Who knows for sure. Okay, then we cut back to the other people. You apparently don't care about helping Angoramon. No one's bothering to fly up and help him.
Nope, we can't have Kaus do that. Or Jellymon, who can fly too.
Yeah. Or Bettel, who flew one episode but hasn't since.
Yeah, he just says he can fly anyway, but what? Yeah.
So they get to the main doors, which open for them.
Yep, just open right up. And like, Gyozo's like, wow, that's fishy.
Yeah.
So at least they're bright enough to be like, okay, yeah, this is trap. Yep.
Yeah. But they go in anyway, because that's what heroes do.
Yeah, that's what they gotta do. And Vandemon's all like, yeah, I just invited your friends inside.
Yeah. He's
What?
talking about
Friends?
how yeah.
Yes, the humans who can partner with Digimon, you are special.
Yes, because there's Tamers is a special kind of human, and maybe they'd be willing to rule alongside them, and kind of wants to test her.
You might be worthy to rule.
Yes.
By our side. Our side, and this is where we also reveal that the butler is also a Digimon, which again isn't
shocking,
but it's Matadoramon,
another ultimate level vampire Digimon. This is a lot of power here.
For we have no ultimates at this point. This is two ultimates and a champion.
We used to have a rookie too.
Yeah, whatever.
But still, that was.
We're gonna throw him aside just like the writers did, apparently. So we'll just have him.
We haven't seen this kind of power since the one ultimate and a whole bunch of champions from episode 15.
Yeah,
we like that one too.
This episode has a lot of episode 15 vibes to it.
Yes, it does. And at some point, Vandemonde also mentions like somehow turning Ruli into a true vampire, but somehow different than the spawn. I'm not sure if it means literally turn her into a vampire as opposed to a spawn, or being promoted as more of a title.
Yeah.
Not quite sure, regardless.
Yeah. And here is where he finally reveals himself, and actually he himself says his name. Other people have said his name, but introduces as, I am the one true king worthy to rule this world. I am Vandemonde, Myotismon, for those who know the English name. And
problem at this point, Ruli's been looking pretty scared, and I've been typing note going, this is kind of out of character for her, but as I'm typing this, she grabs her purse, swings it, smacks them upside the head, and runs off to the elevator.
Yep. So
it's like the writers realize, oh right, this isn't right for Ruli. Hey, let me change that.
I mean, being startled and stuff, it's still fine. But then, she's just like, no, screw this.
No, I'm done with this. Yeah. I mean, it does nothing. And the two vampires actually impress her, going,
well, she has potential. Yeah. Okay.
And with that moment of defiance, the episode starts becoming about Ruli. She has maybe 4 lines the rest of the episode.
Oh, yeah. It suddenly is not her episode anymore, which is so weird.
Yeah,
because it's focused on her so much up to now.
And brings a Brackmon on that, but anyway.
Yeah, because she goes running into the elevator, and it suddenly goes up.
It says R,
which is roof.
As it turns out.
And the others have also run into the elevator
earlier after going through the door.
Yeah, when they went through the door.
And they also go through the roof.
So they all meet on the roof. Including Angoramon, who was dragged there by saying Lautmon.
Oh yeah, we probably should have helped him, huh?
Yeah, he looks real beat up. But
so they all sit down. It's kind of like an arena up at the top.
Yeah, it's kind of a half Coliseum arena, kind of.
Yeah. First I thought it had a roof, but then didn't have a roof, so...
Yeah. It doesn't even look like it's fully finished.
Or maybe it's not finished. It's like a couple thrones there, and Matadoramon sits on one going, I just need to watch. Okay.
Yeah, Vandemonde, you just want us to watch? Yes, observe.
Yeah, Vandemonde goes down, starts trying to monologue, and Gamamon will have none of that monologue. There's been too much monologue as it is.
Yeah, he goes jumping up right in rookie form, and Bray Claw swings at him, and it's a rookie attacking an ultimate. He just goes...
backhand slap. Which, again, I think I've seen from my mom, Vandemonde, in the past.
Yes.
I guess a white Digimon, nonetheless.
That was a champion, though.
Yes, it was.
And just sends them flying and like, prove to me that you are worthy to inherit my empire, or... I don't even think he says, or else.
Yeah, it's just you're worthy to join us. Something, standard villains test stuff. Mm-hmm. And so then we get Tesla Jellymon and Battle Gamamon.
And Angoramon's over there still beat up, so they go in, and Tesla Jellymon, while Battle Gamamon does a little distraction, literally says something about set up, spike, and serve, or something about Angoramon. Literally just yeets him across the arena.
He kicks him.
Oh, okay.
He kicks him.
punts him
Yeah,
on
pretty much.
top of Ruli and Hero.
Yeah, so it's not like you're catching them or something's off. No, he just kicks them right onto Hero. Doesn't pick him up and carry him away. No, kicks him. What the heck?
I'm so glad you're okay. All right.
This is gonna be greatly.
It was amusing, but it's
Not the best strategy, I'm thinking.
no. And so they've tried to do the flanking thing pretty much
Yeah,
like
they do
they
flank,
just did with Angoramon. I couldn't remember that name. It's an unusual one. And Sprite and Sorblow, and he just night raids. The bats come out
Area of effect attack.
and hit them both, and
That's the last we'll see of Jellymon.
yeah, he turns around and punches Tesla Jellymon into the wall, and she reverts. And so, yep, she's out of this fight too. And so now it's just battling him, and he tries to punch Vamdemon again, and he just stops it. I'm like, but he just like flex his hand a little after, like, you seem interesting.
You seem interesting, yes.
So there's something he can tell there.
Something, yeah. People seem to be able to tell he's different. No one says how or why he can do this, but it's been kind of consistent, so it doesn't bother me at this point anymore.
So yeah. So after Battle Gamamon being the one that keeps being knocked back and having to go back into forms, he takes multiple hits from this guy. And
after the hit down, up, down, up, down, up, down of the amusement park episode, he's never knocked out of battle this entire time.
Yeah, because he knocks him down. He knocks him down again, and then he sends a single bat.
Yep.
At him, and there's this weird 1-0 purple series of bites that come up. A bit is one of them. A bite is 16 of them. So I bet you those are a bunch of bites there. I have to double check the screenshot on that one, but anyway, that's your engineering lesson for the day. And so he then once again continues the fight and smacks into him, kicks him,
yes, here.
And he doubles over in pain. And there's a flash as we look over at Hero, who also then doubles over in pain as well, and hits him again. And Hero falls down onto his knees. And Angoramon immediately knows that
it was a virus caused by Vamdemon and rewrote the code of Battle Gamamon, and now it causes his pain to be felt by Hero too. How exactly this works, don't know, but it's okay.
Okay, it's an interesting enough idea.
This is really, an interesting idea.
Yeah.
But there's like 3 minutes left in the episode.
Yeah, we're the commercial break was a while ago, so we're starting to wind through, and he just keeps hitting them over and
a
over.
few more times. At this point, I'm yelling, somebody do something. Really kick him in the shins. Somebody do something.
Yeah, somebody come in to help out. Battle, get away if you're worried about hurting Hero.
Yeah,
there's so many things.
Battle says, keep Hero out of this, but he doesn't change his strategy. He still keeps going at him.
Yeah.
Doesn't purposely start dodging or running away or anything like that.
Yeah. Hero tells him, don't worry about me.
Yeah, we'll get through this together. So another night raid comes, he kind of gets swarmed out there. And at some point his eyes start to turn black, and Hero again says, no, don't do that. I'll be okay. We can do this together. And they both say together, like they're together. And we start getting the music that, something's coming, and we get the Digivolution sequence. This is the first Ultimate of the season. It's okay. It's not bad. Like, again, this concept is sharing the pain. You could really make a very good first Ultimate appearance with this. If it had been going on a couple episodes. Or Hero had not really understood the kind of pain and trouble he's been sending his Digimon into for his plans. None of these things really happen, and again, it's been going on for 45 seconds of the sheer pain kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the idea is really good. I mean, got to, throw logic out the window of it, but fine for a good idea.
Yeah. Because building the connection, strengthening that bond, that's all part of becoming Ultimate.
This is your first, but it's also first Ultimate and a really based episode for Gamamon and Hero.
Yeah, if this was Simba Angoramon's...
yeah, actually make more sense for this episode.
Yeah, it's just a very strange. But that's what we get.
Yep.
And Kenno Weissman looks cool.
He's got, yeah.
I like that design. I love dragons. I mean, look at my channel icon. I like dragons. But yeah, wow, okay. So
yeah, I totally haven't seen this design before.
yeah, no, this was very much spoiled for me before the episode.
Yep. Just going on YouTube, throwing down what I recommended. This was spoiled for me, and so I'm unhappy with you, certain YouTube creator.
Oh, sorry.
It's not him. Anyway, then he says about how he's not willing to deal with dirty tricks. You have to fight me fairly. So he gives off definitely a holier than thou kind of vibe to him.
I mean, he's literally glowing. He very much seems.
He does seem to have kind of a holy aura going about him.
He seems, even though the dark eyes were there right before he came out, he seems very much the opposite of Kulos, who I still believe is an ultimate at least.
Yeah, at the very least.
I don't think Kulos is actually really a champion. So it's very interesting how.
I also find it interesting that this holier looking one doesn't have the Gamma mod.
Yeah, it's Kenno Weissman. Not Kenno Gamamon, it's Weissman. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, am I overthinking this? Probably. Well, maybe not.
I mean, it could be interesting when we see the others, if they also are Jellymon and Angoramon, or if they've switched to something else as well, because that could be telling. Don't spoil it for us if you know.
If you know, yes.
Don't shut up.
Purposely trying to stay ignorant.
Yes. But yeah, and so after saying, how dare you use these tricks? Not much. How dare you talk to me like that?
How dare you judge me?
Night Raid. And I will remember the name of this attack. Draconia. And he does a Kaus impression pretty much because he jets off, goes really freaking fast. It seems like he's almost going so fast he causes himself to breathe in flames, charging in to meet the bats, and just pretty much goes straight through them
without too much trouble. Yeah.
And Vemdemon grabs him, trying to hold him back.
It's like, okay, so he can get past the Night Raid, but I mean, this is the first time he's been here. First time he's been ultimate, at least in this form.
Yeah.
But this is Vemdemon. It sounds like he's been feeding for days and he's built an empire. He must have been here for a long time, right? And it's strong enough that even other ultimates are willing to work with him, if not follow him completely. And of course, he can't hold him back, and
one-shots him.
Cannon comes through, and he has to break apart
into bats.
Originally, I thought, did they actually delete him? Did they actually Gamamon it? Oh,
no.
They just break. They even say he did turn into bats, so there's really no debate about it.
Yep, it turned into bats, and immediately it starts showing the girls that were out about in the town, and suddenly they go, huh?
The little bat behind them, goes away, and they turn back to look normal. Now, what does that mean for the people they attacked earlier? Don't know.
No, I'm assuming they're fine too, because that's just how the season works.
This season goes. And with them being normal, there's no reason to continue this storyline from the hero's perspective.
Yep, this is fine.
As long as Vemdemon's flying away, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
But wait, there's two others there.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. We gotta, deal with them or that. No, they just Metadoramon's just like, everlasting vampires, huh? And just jumps off the building.
Just kind of flies off the building. And Nago runs down the side.
Yeah. I don't know if he flies, he more glides, but yeah, it's whatever. I don't think he, literally splatted.
No. It was a controlled fall.
Pretty controlled, yeah.
Now, you'd assume that the heroes would, chase after them or shout something after them, or no. They're too busy looking at the pretty dragon.
And Angoramon is literally just reciting poetry.
As I were talking about, got his moral poems going.
Yep. And they're staring at Kenno Weissman.
It's very interesting how he says that versus how he said Gulos Gamamon.
Yeah.
So a nice little bit of voice acting there with the difference between the two. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no, this one doesn't seem as scary.
He seems much happier with this result, yes.
Yeah. And it is interesting, we don't see him de-digivolve before the end of the episode. I'm assuming it won't be an issue. This won't be Tamers again, where...
It'll be an issue for about 7 or 8 episodes.
And then just go away.
Not be. Well, I guess my question now is this evolution unique to Petal Gamamon?
Yes.
Will Cos Gamamon have a different ultimate? Will Once Gamamon have a different ultimate? Will it matter?
Yeah, or can he go...
We'll only have 3, but will not matter what his champion is.
Yeah. Or is that the only one? Or can he have 3 different ultimates? Yeah, no idea at this point.
And again, we've been told nothing about why he can do this, so there's no speculation I can make.
Yeah. He's special.
He's special. Which is fine.
I fully believe that. But it's just the answer to that is going to come out of nowhere in one episode at this point.
Yeah, it's going to come out in episode 53.
Yeah.
Or 52.
Yeah, I don't remember. So all in all, in its own sphere,
in a bubble,
this is a fine episode.
A lot to like about this episode.
A lot of fun, but
good villains, good potential organization. Could even end up being some discord between this group, between Vendimon and Angoramon. But the thing is, we know the series.
It's not
none of that will happen.
Yeah. Because the virus that makes them share pain they could have to, at least get with Bummymon to fix it or something.
Hunt them down again to try to get an antidote.
But no, I bet you absolutely none of it's gonna matter.
I mean, please, make us liars. Make this be important.
Yeah, man. I will happily be wrong. But I doubt it.
But we're not.
I highly doubt it.
I mean, let's look at our next episode.
Yes. The Cannibal Mansion. Or just Cannibal Mansion. No, and it's Digitamamon.
Yep. There's no vampires here. And actually, the first scene, it has Digitamamon and Angoramon sitting on the roof. And Angoramon is laughing.
Yeah, just sitting there talking.
So obviously an evil Digimon.
Yes. Very much so.
And then it tries to show him being an evil Digimon. Then he's crying. And then tries to show him being an evil Digimon again. And that's our tease.
Yeah. So...
I mean, he is showing one person inside of him.
Yeah.
Now, why is he doing that?
And it's called Cannibal Mansions. They want you to think.
Yeah, but if I make the mansion cannibal. Actually, if he's cannibal, he'd have to eat other Digimon, right?
Yes.
Isn't that how that technically would work?
True. And we've seen season where Digimon eat other Digimon.
Yes.
Or absorb their data, or...
Yes, we have.
So, yeah. Again, nothing to truly be excited for the next episode, really.
Except the preview just disappoints me because, again, it shows nothing from this episode
will matter. I mean, maybe...
Other than Canon Weissman, I assume we'll see him again.
Yes.
So other than that, there's really nothing of importance here.
And maybe we'll get another Ultimate. I don't know. The champions were fairly spread out, especially Angoramon got his real late, so...
Which, again, would have been very interesting if he had made Ultimate first in this episode.
Yes. But I think we've rambled on for far long enough about this one today. Thank you all if you made it this far through the video. We do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more Digimon content from us. And as always, everyone, remember to be awesome. Until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.